that look like a sleeve.
Yeah.
Right. So, and put lines on it as well. But you need them that you can control the Y bar, right? So sometimes you have to put two kind of on either side, one at the front edge and one at the back edge, so you can kind of point it the way you want. And then you can do the same thing. You can get it out of the way and do the exercise we were doing. And you start low and just have the dog run and hit that and just let it go. Let the dog take it. Sort of the same thing we're doing with everybody. And then once the dog's really focusing on that wedge, you move it closer and closer to your body. And you can move it up so that the dog really has to jump. And then if you're not working with other people doing that, then just do what like we were doing yesterday.
Okay.
And the first ones should be not in the front of your body. Because that's the picture they're used to seeing.
Okay.
The initial picture, if it's the front of my body, the dog's already used to looking at my face when they're in front of me, and they tend to come at the middle of me, right? So I take my face out of it to start. You go ahead and let her bite. Right? So I turn it away, I hold it up, and just let the dog bite. I set her up at your body thing, right? But it's minimizing it, your back's to the dog. There you go. I start to do that, right? So I start to turn my body sideways, hold it up high. So now I'm not quite giving him the back of me, but I'm not quite giving him the front of me either. Oh, I'm sorry. Come on! Come on, hurry! Oh, girl. Good girl, come here. Out. Grab her. And then, as she gets better, initially I just let it go, right? And then I can start actually catching it, right? I can hold it up there. She jumps, goes through it, so that one's a lot better. This one too. Actually catching her up here, so she's jumping and using her mouth, right? And then gradually we rotate our way around. I'm facing the dog and holding it to the side. And then I bring it in a little closer so the dog's hitting it, but my body's not behind it. So again, our goal here is that I don't have to move my feet to get out from behind the target.
Right.
So what we do when we're on the sleeve is I have to move my feet so that my body's not behind it when the dog hits it, so that they can go through it without smashing into me. Right? So initially, the dog, for her, she watches your feet. As she's coming, she watches your feet and she doesn't jump. So I want to be able to hold something up so that my feet aren't moving, and gradually get closer to the center of my body. And then eventually, when she's watching, she'll quit looking at my feet and just look at her target. And then we can have it in front of our body eventually.
Oops.
So the other thing is if I lift it higher, she starts to collect herself to jump. So I want to find start a little lower so that she hopefully, I find a spot where she doesn't have to do that collection thing. She just goes and jumps through it, right? And then I raise it a little bit. Then I raise it a little bit. So what you're going to do is start to build. The other thing to do is you can have her jump over some stuff too, right? Again, just a bit of that helps. Go ahead. So I would set up an agility tunnel or some barrels or whatever. See that it's not going to pop like that?
Yeah.
You want to avoid that. So it makes her start to feel like she can watch, and then they're nice and smooth, right? And again, those things you can't rely on any barrier type of thing consistently, because when you take it away, it's very difficult to fade those kinds of things. But you can use it a little bit just to get the dog jumping and realizing that they can. And it's like a collection thing, it's like a muscle memory thing. The dogs learn that they can jump, they can hit things with their mouth, they can go through them. And then you want to get it, of course, as much as possible.
Right. Okay. So just remembering. Perfect. Come on, Rudy! With what? You gotta go.